Who is it? You saucy.
What is up, my flawlessly kings and queens? Welcome back to my channel. Now, we got Coach Stormy Wellington back in the clique today, you guys, and it looks like she went on Fox. I don't know why I'm laughing. But anywho, Funky DINEVA, I don't know if I'm saying it right, DINEVA, I don't know. But he tore that up. Now, if you guys do not know, I did a video on Stormy Wellington talking to her client real disrespectfully, telling her that her plate looked like a hood rat plate and her plate that she was eating was royalty. Now, click, if you haven't seen my video, y'all need to go and check it out right now and you'll understand how I felt about that whole situation. Now, the cast on Fox Soul decided to interview her and ask her why she did what she did, and when I tell you she made it worse than what it was, like everything she explained was like, girl, shut the up. Like, but Funky definitely took care of it. I guess he spoke for all of us who felt the same way, who felt like Stormy had no place, and the way that her deliverance was just absolutely ratchet as and disgusting. So I definitely want to play this clip.
Hold on, let me just say something. There's a history with this young lady that y'all saw in the video. Her name is Tammy Price.
Okay.
I had her mentor and her coach, her friend. She literally calls me her angel.
What? What the fuck?
And addresses me that way. I had a problem with that. I felt not only did she dishonor herself, but I felt like she dishonored and disrespected me.
Up.
Now, I just really find it funny how she said like the queen she is, but you didn't treat her like a queen. As I said in many videos, her deliverance was definitely disrespectful and wrong. That's just not how you talk to anybody. And furthermore, who the are you to tell me what I'm going to put on my plate? As long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, that's all that matters, because you couldn't be that mad. I think the only reason why she talked about it is because they had the camera out and she out here serving that tea, trying to sell that tea, talking about they lose all this weight drinking that damn tea. So when they see all them hot dogs and barbecue chicken and all this stuff, it's like, girl, you trying to promote health and wellness, but you're mad. Didn't you order the cater? Like, I'm confused. Now let's listen to the rest that she got to say.
She had too much food. She had actually 2 hot dogs. But y'all gotta understand, she had ate some of the food by the time I got disgusted. Okay. So it was like 2 hamburgers, 2 hot dogs, 2 chickens, potato salad, baked beans, and corn on one queen's plate.
Now, click, she a fraud. Y'all know I had to go back and screenshot the video. That's 1 hot dog, 1 corn, 1 hamburger, potato salad, beans. Cut it out, sis. She did not have all of that food. In your head, that's what you probably looked at it like, because you wanted to feel like you're right, so you always want to try to make it seem like what you said makes sense. And sis, let's not do that, okay? Because calling a queen doesn't make you look any better, any superior, okay? Because don't call a female a queen when you're treating her as a peasant, period. If you're going to call somebody a queen, you need to treat her as such. Give her the same respect that you expect everyone to give you. And not for nothing, if you said that she's your friend in real life, like you cool, you would never talk to nobody else like that. If she your friend in real life, not for nothing, you could have dead been like, you know, she probably felt like she was comfortable enough to just eat regular. I think it's because that camera was out. You felt the need to try to make a scene to have a viral moment, and it didn't turn out the way that you wanted. Now you got a couple idiots who really agreed to your insults and just basically dragged it. But there's people who feel like she definitely was doing too much. Now,
And embarrassed the hell out of this lady, right? And then it was like, my plate is fit for a queen and your plate is fit for a hood rat. Your plate was giving starvation realness. And then y'all close to her food, y'all was eating off a white Dixie plate at an event that people paid thousands of dollars to attend.
God have mercy upon us.
The legs was cocked open on the chair.
Ooh, Lord. Now, that was most definitely a read. Now, y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all really feel about that. I'd love to know your thoughts. My feelings about this situation most definitely didn't change, even though she did talk more about it. And I most definitely agree with Funky. Like, I feel like at the same time, you had people pay you thousands of dollars. I mean, just to come to your rinky-dinky event, just to eat backdoor barbecue food. And the fact that you claim that you hired the caterers and you didn't know what they were going going to bring. Like, you've been in the business way too long, and you self-proclaim say that you make all these multi-millionaires, right? But you just going to sit here and lie to everybody and say that you didn't pick out the menu. If you hire a caterer, they need to know exactly what you want for your event. Like, nobody is going to sit here and believe that little red lie that you just told because you got backed up in a corner and you want to make it seem like you really innocent in a situation. Is just dead. So anyways, I'm over her. Like I said, she's a fraud. I do not like her. I don't like her deliverance. I would never want to work. I don't care how much millions of dollars she make. I'm not spending $10,000 for somebody to talk to me the way that she talked to me. It's not happening. I'm not spending $10,000, period, for some self-motivation that I could get off of Google. Anyways, y'all let me know what y'all feel about this. I'd love to know your thoughts. I definitely want to move straight on to Nicki Minaj back in the clique today, you guys. And it's always some drama every time she is inserted into the clique. It's just always some drama with Nicki, especially when it comes to some rappers, female rappers to be exact. Now, unfortunately, Super Freaky Girl is in the same category as Adele, which Adele is a part of pop. But Nicki Minaj had a bone to pick with the fact that Big Energy, which is Latto's song, is still in the rap category when it's technically a pop song. Now, Nicki went live to talk about Latto, and Latto ended up doing a tweet saying, "Damn, I can't win for losing all these awards and noms I can't even celebrate." Now, click, what I will admit is that this little back and forth beef on Twitter is definitely getting real personal, to the point that insults are being thrown. Nicki even pulled out receipts of Latto asking her to do a feature 2 times on 2 songs. So it's just giving a little bit messy, a lot of bit messy. And honestly speaking, we're going to read a couple of these tweets and then I'm going to give y'all my thoughts, because we're not even going to sit here and drag it. I'm so sick of this back and forth beef between Nicki and every other artist that don't kiss her ass. Now, click, once Latto posted this, people in the comment section said, "Nobody said you, but acknowledge your song as a pop song." And Nicki basically said the same thing on live. So what's the problem? Which, click, they ended up pulling up old tweets from Latto admitting that she had a pop song. Now, click, what I absolutely do not get is the fact that this person said, "Nobody said you, but you acknowledge your song was pop song." And Nicki basically said the same thing. So how you going to talk about Nicki saying she didn't say nothing about Latto, but then talked about Latto's song? If she's talking about Latto's song, she's talking about Latto, because Latto's the one who made that song.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Now, click, one fan said, "Latto, we love you, mama. Ignore the needy. You getting that Grammy nom, and that's all that matters." Another person said, "Never let miserable people steal your joy. Enjoy and celebrate yourself." Another person said the comment saying she wasn't coming for Latto, but here she is saying that new artists like Latto receive things that they don't deserve over artists that been in the game longer.
Many female rappers is thriving right now versus it being Nicki and everybody else. Now we all, you know what I'm saying?
A lot of other people come in one day and the next day you trying to categorize yourself with people who've been working and putting their blood, sweat, and tears in this 15 and 20 motherfucking years. And then that album come out and you can clearly see you haven't built up a loyal fan base yet who actually likes your music. And then what they start doing is they start digging the hole deeper for themselves.
Now, click, Nicki posted a meme of Viola Davis with that look on her face. Now, someone said, "This isn't rap." Nicki said, "Call a thing a thing."
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, click, Nicki did make a statement, and she said, "In barbs, there's no need to be angry. This is simply an open discussion, healthy dialogue, independent thinking is what makes us human beings." She also said, "Could you imagine someone telling you not to complain about being treated unfairly at your workplace? This is my job. I work very hard. No different from a 9 to 5 where you should speak up for yourself if you know you're a great employee and continue to be purposely sabotaged."
Wow. That was so powerful. Academy Award.
Now, click, you guys can pause the video and read this, but Nicki just basically posts these as proof that most of her songs that were just like Super Freaky Girl in the rap category at one point. And most definitely showed Billboard acknowledging that Super Freaky Girl was in the rap charts. Now, click, Nicki Minaj also said, I have no problem being moved out of the rap category as long as we are all being treated fairly. If Super Freaky Girl has to be moved out rap, then so does Big Energy. Anyone who says different is simply a Nicki hater or a troll. I'd actually love to see a more street record win male or female. I'm just saying, right is right.
Super Freaky Girl, right? It's just been in the top. It's been number one for 8 straight weeks on the Billboard Hot Rap, right? So, all right, now listen to this, you guys. You tell me your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts, right? I'm going to put this video on my feed because I really want to know your thoughts on this. Super Freaky Girl was removed from rap categories, we found out today, in the Grammy submissions, right? Super Freaky Girl, where I only rapped on the song, was removed out of rap categories at the Grammys, right? And put in pop. Hotline Bling, however, in 2017, won Best Rap Song. Hotline Bling won Best Rap Song and Best Rap Song. Let's say that Super Freaky Girl is a pop song. Let's just say that, right? What is Big Energy? If Super Freaky Girl is a pop song, what song is Big Energy? What genre is Big Energy? So I'm just going to explain this to you. They stay moving the goalpost when it comes to me, because in order for them to uplift the people who they want to shine, the people who these corporate giants, you know, can make the money off of, the people who control things, a lot of things behind the scenes, they have to elevate someone that they profit off.
Now, click, she most definitely have this live video saved on her Instagram page, so y'all can go over there to go and check it out, the rest. But I only needed that little bit because I really wanted to talk about it real quick. Now, I'm going to keep it real. I do not agree at all with the fact that Latto is in the hip-hop category and Nicki Super Freaky Girl is on the pop chart. That made no sense. I'm going to keep it real. Y'all know on this channel, I take no sides. I'm just going to say right is right, period. Now, that was wrong, because at the end of the day, Latto had Mariah Carey. First of all, that's the biggest feature you could ever get, because Mariah Carey alone is a legend, an icon, way before Nicki Minaj. Let's just put that out there. So I do agree with Nicki when it comes to the fact that if they're going to put her in the pop category, then yes, rightfully so, Big Energy should be on the pop charts, because it wasn't just a rap song. So this is the way I feel. You gotta take it up with corporate. Why rain on Latto's parade in all her glory instead of just congratulating her or just handling that shit behind closed doors? Latto has absolutely nothing to do with the Grammys choosing her to be in the rap category. I just truly feel like the way that Nicki handled it, the fact that she is 40 years old. Oh, I just cannot. You've been in the game way too long to not learn or know how to give respect to other females. I don't understand why she even exposed these text messages. All right, Nicki said, now pay attention. Every DM from Scratch Off about a feature. I was kind every time. But Scratch Off feels she has pull behind the scenes with a few different white men, won't name right now. Now look at my next tweet to see the very next message she sent me after I declined 3 features. Latto texted her and said, "What's up? I've shown you nothing but the utmost respect and genuine love as a fan and someone who looked up to you. Hate that you allowing people to convince you otherwise. You know what I meant." He said, "Hey, before I respond to this, what exactly are you talking about? So that I can give you a clear response. I'm seeing this for the first time right now, by the way." Now, click, these are the text messages that Latto sent Nicki. Y'all can pause the video and read it, but basically, Latto did not seem like she was being disrespectful in the text messages at all. As a matter of fact, it looked like she was trying to get Nicki to listen to some of her songs to get her feedback. So, in my opinion, it's like, where's all this hate? Where's all this animosity coming from? Honestly, everybody is just, well, I'm going to speak for myself. I'm so sick of seeing Nicki versus this person, Nicki versus that person, Nicki. Everybody is not coming for Nicki, bro. First of all, Nicki's problem and Nicki's beef should be with the Gram, not Latto. That's just one. And I think it was very immature of her to sit here and expose private text messages because you feel some type of way. At the end of the day, Latto did show you respect, but she did also speak out on it not just being Nicki at the top. Everybody is flourishing. What the is the problem? Then Nicki says, "Look at how this Karen makes up a fake beef in a passive-aggressive attempt to show her frustration about me politely declining 3 feature requests. Scratch Off is just entitled Karen who blames others for her album flopping. Better stop it, Scratch Off." Not Scratch Off. Now, Latto said this lady is so meticulous with her shades so she can twist it later and act like it wasn't about you. Stand on that ish. After this, fan said, "Let's not forget how she subbed you on Queen Radio as well. She was mad you said everyone was thriving and said don't categorize yourself with her." Now, Latto responded, said, "Now all of a sudden you seen all the love I showed you but chose to respond to a clip taken out of context. Literally fishing for a reason to back up being a bully." Nicki then said, "When you hear people comparing themselves to you, but the facts don't ever seem to be in their favor, remember what I told y'all about 2022, child."
Just stop. Just stop it. Stop. No.
So, I mean, Nicki, you really serious right now? Let's be for real, right? You are not the only rapper that only deserves to be at the top. I think it's totally unfair that Nicki is doing this right now. I feel like everybody deserves to have their moment. And click, I honestly feel like, in my opinion, Latto most definitely did not compare herself. Now, she said
many female rappers is thriving right now versus it being Nicki and everybody else. Now it's we all, you know what I'm saying?
Now, where is the harm in what Latto said? I really want to see in the comments below, where's the harm in what she said? I know a lot of you bobs is going to sit here and always put Nicki on a pedestal and just act like as if she never wrong. Nothing she ever does is wrong. But we're going to put that ass in the hot seat on this channel, Flawlessly Kings and Queens, because I am so sick of this. We need to pack this shit the up. First of all, who is Nicki to sit here and say what somebody deserves or how hard somebody works? Like you the hardest worker in the industry. Let's just make this clear. We say this all the time and I'm not going to repeat it ever again. We know that Nicki was running ish for a very long time, which is one of the reasons why she is acting the way that she is because she is used to being the only one for a long time. But we are in 2022, child. Like she said, I told y'all about 2022. We are in 2022, sis. And you got to put your throne down, sis. Relax. You got to be able to pass the baton. People are not going to just continue to bow down to you and congratulate you every single time they see you. Somebody wants recognition as well. Everybody is able to be able to eat. Everybody wants to be at the top as well. It's not just about you. And we're going to stop this narrative. It's not just her as a queen. Everyone is a queen. I'm tired of this. It's time for everybody to stop this competition. I think, Nicki, the fact that you are the oldest and you are the largest in the game and the greatest, one of the greatest in the game, that you should be one of the top people to always, in empower these females rather than throwing out receipts of them being a fan at one point. Everybody was a fan of Nicki. Like, I mean, let's keep it real, especially the music years ago before it started being all this turmoil once another female artist comes into the industry and it becomes rap beef. Now, Click, I'm going to insert this clip because I already know people in the comments is going to try me and talk about Nicki never said nobody didn't deserve this, when she said on her live that the newer artists that came out did not deserve. Just look at the clip.
They concerted effort to give newer artists things that they really don't deserve over people who have been deserving for many years, then you're not paying attention.
She most definitely should take it up with corporate. Rather than arguing with a female artist, a young female artist, and now you look like a bully because you know your fan base gets under every person that you do not get along with and go and drag them to filth every single time. You could go down a timeline, you could look in Latto's comments, you could look in Cardi comments, you could look in Asian Doll, you could look, keep the list going. Even Lakia. Now, I definitely don't want to be biased on that situation as well because I do see Cardi fans chewing that ass up too. And I also see a lot of other people fans do. Megan Thee Stallion fans as well. Well, Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi fans is the same fans and Latto fans is the same fans. Everybody got the fans. Everybody just with everybody. I'm sick of it. Everybody just need to sit their ass down, stay in their lane, and enjoy their success. Now, Nicki called Latto a Karen again and said has probably mentioned my name in over 100 interviews. Says she was waiting in line for Pink Friday with her Barbie chain on, bangs, and pink hair. Then she says, but today Scratch Off decides to be silent rather than speak up for the black woman she calls her biggest inspiration. So this is what this is about. She didn't open her mouth publicly to come at the Grammys and say, why would you put my song in a rap category and my biggest inspiration in a pop category? That's not fair. That's what you wanted her to say? I can't. Now, of course, y'all see Latto said, first of all, I texted you because I didn't want to do the internet-ish with someone I looked up to. Just like the first time I DM'd you asking about your ongoing subtweets. I wanted to speak up because I said I do agree, but the way you going about it seems malicious, especially after how we left off. Now, with this tweet, Latto basically was explaining that Nicki is not the only artist that passed her from doing a feature.
And that's on period.
Then they started going back some more. Nicki threatened to drop the actual songs that she wanted her on. Now, Click, I'm guessing that Nicki Minaj felt some type of way about Latto calling her a 40-year-old bully because she said, all this time I thought you was at least 35.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? Yes, it's time to stop. No, this is not okay. It's time to stop. It's time to stop.
Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
Now, Nicki, that's definitely a hard reach because everybody clearly knows that Latto is definitely not 35 and she don't look it and she's absolutely beautiful. And Nicki face card never declines, so let's not even go there. Let's just keep it cute. Like, this is just getting out of hand. Now, Latto said, I'll die on this hill by myself. Everybody ain't lying on you. We see the pattern. Be for real, for real. Now, this is where everything went left. Latto said, been subbing. Super freaky grandma is married and related to rapist. You ain't gonna bully me, bitch. My idol turned rival. Now you hating. Lord, Nicki said, didn't care about rape when she was begging for features, didn't care about Kodak's past, didn't care about the accusations made about Dr. Luke, who produced Big Energy. Newsflash, scratch off. I've never raped anyone. I've inspired millions. You're one of them, bozo. Now, Nicki Minaj said, y'all keep letting these bozos weaponize the word rape when they're being dragged and not holding them accountable for not actually caring about rape victims in real life. They have the same two drags about me, and one of them ain't about me. That's how you know you that big.
What?
Child. Anyway, so that's suspicious.
Now, Click, it clearly pissed Nicki off because she said, scratch off, get your dumb A to the mic right now. Explain this ish. Since you just became a rape activist in the last 5 minutes, ho, you better have a good explanation for this ish right now. This better be a typo. Now, Click, this is the alleged tweet that was actually deleted that Nicki posted. Someone said, your father is in his 60s, your mother is 39. Meaning when your father had you, he was roughly in his late 30s. Your mother was 16 or 17. You know what that means, right? At Latto. This is allegedly her parents' name and ages. Now, Click, the people in the comments said she didn't choose her parents, but you chosen your husband. There's a difference, Granny. You married a rapist. Now, Click, they even pulled up an old article saying Nicki Minaj wrote a letter defending her child rapist brother who just got 25 to life. Now, I'm going to say that was allegedly because we have never seen Nicki Minaj even speak out and say that. I mean, they even pulled up Kenneth Petty's alleged offender profile. Like, obviously, this would be public records because once you are a sex offender, you need to make sure that you are registered online. So that's crazy how everybody is just digging up the dirt. Lord, it's getting messy. Now, Click, we almost 30 minutes in. What I will say is that Nicki Minaj should have never dragged the whole rape comment, being as though, sis, you are married to a man who allegedly raped someone. Well, he was actually convicted. He did do time. So when you say the rape don't got nothing to do with you physically, no, you did not partake into raping anybody. But you should have known that people were definitely going to bring up your husband, Kenneth Petty, being as though he is associated with that word, allegedly. So that is just it's just too much. It's just too much when it comes to that. It's just too much that I'm not going to elaborate on and really talk about anything that has anything to do with that. But people did pull it up in the comment section, so it needed to be talked about. Anywho, Latto actually recorded a phone call that she had with Nicki Minaj during that whole beef situation on Twitter. And I ain't gonna lie, was just not given. That whole conversation was just very sad. Very sad. And honestly speaking, now y'all already know I make my reservations and y'all know we most definitely gonna talk about it. Take a listen.
Clearly delusional.
It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing.
Something that's stupid and misinformed.
It's
I'm the one acting crazy.
It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now.
Okay. So what, in conclusion, what do you think you wanna say about, let's let you finish your statement about what rappers were doing before and what they're doing now. I want you to finish it.
I finished it, Nicki.
Okay.
I said for a long time it was you.
It was me.
Yes,
so
your
you didn't do your research.
What
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have somebody send you the information about all the women in the last 10 years who have had Billboard recognition, worldwide global recognition, since you are clearly putting yourself above these people.
No, I'm not. That's the purpose I can't even think of the word, like just purposely trying not to understand what I'm saying.
You don't even understand what you're saying because
no, I know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was you running shit for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I never said that for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said that there are other females flourishing. What is the problem with that?
The hard way. You're going to have to learn the real world and the industry.
Well, I love you and I will, regardless, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to support you from the sidelines. I feel from the sidelines because I can't do it publicly when someone is literally subtweeting me for no reason, purposely trying to misinterpret what I'm saying. I respect you too much to go back and forth with you. So I appreciate you for getting on the phone with me. The song lyric was recorded last year, way before any of this. And I cannot, yeah, you said, because you just said, I like to say it's given though. The it's given bar was nothing, it didn't have nothing to do with you.
And it's not going to benefit you. You understand? If people around you cared about you, they would have told you, that's not going to benefit you.
What's not going to benefit me?
Let me go. I have to do a Zoom. I'll hit you back. Thank you.
Now, this is her caption. She said, let me specify, I'm sorry, I'm delusional for saying newer female rappers are flourishing, and you said no one cares about my little song lyrics, my bad. FYI, I only recorded because I know who the F I'm playing with. Hashtag 40-year-old bully. Now, click Latto posted this subliminal in her Instagram stories of a picture of her in New York, so the grind don't stop. And it says, stop expecting you from other people. Now, click, I absolutely love that quote because it definitely is stating that you can't always expect another person to give you the same energy or think the same way as you. I mean, for instance, this whole situation that just happened, Latto basically feels like everybody can win, everybody can eat. Nicki, on the other hand, feels like she's at the top and nobody can compare to her. And pretty much everybody is under her and she wants to continue to remain and hold up a crown that every female should be able to have. But let's just get straight into it so we can close this video out. Nicki was 100% right when it came to her song being removed from the rap category on the Grammys nominations to pop. That's ridiculous. I definitely 100% agree on that. But I also feel like she should have took it up with the Grammys and not expect Latto to come out and speak on her behalf when this is her first time getting a Grammy nomination. Everybody is not going to always do what you want them to do. That's just not how things roll. Now, although Nicki has been subtweeting and subliminal speaking about her on Queen Radio, I still feel like Latto should have just never brought up anything when it comes to the rape situation. Never should have even entertained this situation and just enjoy your nomination because this is very big in any artist's career. Now, I also believe if you poke the bear too much, eventually that bear is going to bite. So I definitely understand she's human. But in my opinion, Nicki was 100% wrong starting this argument with Latto, period. In my opinion, she definitely poorly constructed this. This was really immature for her to be 40 years old in the game and just the amount of years and time and effort and everything in this game for you to have to stoop that low, right, to attack a young, new, fresh face in the industry who is actually killing shit. She might not have the type of stats you have, sweetie, but she's absolutely doing a great job staying in her lane, getting booked, making money. Even if she dropped the album and she didn't sell and it didn't go platinum, doesn't mean that she would never be able to do an album and it go platinum. Like, click, honestly, this female rap beef is definitely draining. It's just like, it just needs to stop. It's sad because it's like, not for nothing, everybody could win. I tell y'all this all the time, and then here go all the negative Nancy's. No, because she's the queen and F everybody else. Bow down. Nobody is bowing down to nobody. Nobody needs to bow down to nobody, period. Now, click, I'm a firm believer in paying homage. Now, you pay homage once and once only. I'm not going to repeat myself every time somebody give me an interview when I say, oh, Nicki inspired me more than that one time. Now, let's be real. Nicki inspired many. She did not inspire everyone, but she did inspire many. And I'm really just going to say this, and this is all I'm going to ever say about this. Everybody just needs to get along. Like I said, stay in your lane, get to the bag, enjoy your success. Anywho, definitely like, subscribe, and turn that post notification bell on so that way you can be notified when I drop. I love you guys. See you guys in the next upload. Bye.